It's time for Exodia! Obliterate! Okay, at this point, when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, everyone knows about Exodia. Insta-win, you watch the anime, you know Exodia, essentially. The first case of an insta-win card. So, yeah, there's that, essentially, and we're going to be going over, I guess, the basics of it and some of the lore. Because Yugi, I don't know why you would give some of the most powerful cards in the game to Weevil, like, casually. You should have expected he was going to do that, or maybe not show him what your strategy is going to be with Exodia. Maybe don't do that next time, you know? Yeah. Exodia. You all know it. You need all 5 pieces of Exodia in your hand to insta-win the duel. And you can't, like, cheese it or anything, like have 2 copies of, say, the right arm and 2 copies of the left leg. Now, you need 1 copy of each piece in your hand in order to win it, essentially. The first case of an insta-win card. And, of course, we all know the other strategies. Like, in Master Duel, it's only limited to, like, 1 copy of each piece of Exodia. And in Duel Links, you can only get it, like, through a couple specific skills with a couple specific characters. So there's that. Of course, you have the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Can only be special summoned when by attributing 1 copy of the Forbidden One, or any Exodia piece in general, and gains 1,000 attack points for each one in your graveyard, essentially, if unaffected by spells or traps. And you can add 1 in your graveyard at the end of each end phase. And also, revealing any amount of Forbidden One cards in your hand, you get to draw 1 card for, well, each one you draw, obviously. And Exodia Necros, yes, be summoned with Contract Exodia. We're going to get that soon, of course. Cannot be expected by total trap and gain 5 attack one for each one in your graveyard. And no, it doesn't gain all these crazy effects like it does in the anime. It doesn't do that, okay? It's basically the same card in the anime, but like without all the crazy effects where it can't be affected by most things, essentially. We have Obliterate, the trap card, essentially. We target 1 card on the monster on the field and to take 1 Exodia card or Forbidden One monster from your deck or hand and discard in the graveyard. You can return that target to your hand. And if you do that, said from your deck, and you can add 1 back from your graveyard. And here's Contract of Exodia, like we're going to talk about. You need to have all 5 pieces of Exodia in your graveyard to summon, well, said Exodia monster we were just talking about earlier. Well, yeah, that's pretty easy to talk about. I get it, yeah. And that was basically the video on Exodia, essentially. Yeah, it is a pretty hard card to summon in general because instant win, you got to get 5 pieces in your hand. But when you do, it feels also satisfying to showing all 5 pieces to your opponent and pretty much winning the duel. I'll see you next time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Diantha Pokemon video games. See you next time. See ya.